5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Fever Pitch Podcast. I'm your co-host, Brian.
I'm Dan. How you doing?
Yo.
What's good? What's good? A lot has happened. We got a lot to talk about, fellas. Let's just get straight into it. Let's talk about what's going on right now. Colorado is eligible for a bowl game.
Guys, it's been a long time coming. You know, this is a one-win program 2 years ago. And now, Dion's changing the culture piece by piece. And now they're bowl eligible. So, you know, things are definitely looking up.
Yeah, but I think they made the bowl game, but if they don't make the playoffs, I don't think Shador or Hunter plays, you know. So it'll be fun. It's a good achievement for sure to make the bowl game.
You don't think they're gonna play in their only opportunity to play in a bowl game?
Yes.
Why would they do that?
They have to worry about the league.
Yeah, well, you don't want to end up like Matt Corral, break your ankle right
They
for.
gotta work.
You know, Matt Corral out of Ole Miss, he was literally like a top 2, maybe, like at least first or second round quarterback. He got injured in the bowl game, 10th draft stock, and now look at him. Canada, I
don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
They gotta worry about the league, bro. They gotta.
You don't think Dion will be like, "Hey, I need y'all to play in this game. It's good PR
Dion
for
is
the
going
team."
to tell them
No.
to lock in and get ready for the draft.
Yeah, if they're not in the playoffs, say goodbye. Literally say goodbye.
Mm.
We're going to Vegas.
Hey,
They could
that's
go to
fair.
Vegas.
You think Travis is going to Vegas or Shador?
One of them.
I think one of
Yeah,
them.
I can see one. Honestly, looking at the scope of the NFL right now, I think the Giants are definitely up for conversation, for Shador at least.
I do not want to see neither of them in my division.
And then the Browns are
okay.
also another team to consider.
Just imagine neighbors. Just imagine neighbors and Travis Hunter.
It's a headache. I would love to. I would love to see those one-on-ones.
Beyond the
I
headache.
would love to see those one-on-ones.
Think. What you think? Oh yeah, is he gonna play corner or is he gonna play wide receiver? I don't know. I was thinking he's gonna play like wide receiver, but
I think he's going to do a little bit of both. Like, realistically, it's like, yeah, they're going to try and put him in a box, but the same way, like, they're trying to get Lamar to change positions, like, he's going to be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to play both ways. Like, he has the talent and acumen on both sides.
I don't think the Lamar situation is.
Yeah,
Very
I think
similar.
that's a little bit different, buddy.
That's a little different.
I reached.
It's a little bit
you reached
different,
a little
buddy.
bit. Just a little bit.
You saw my face.
Yeah.
All let him cook or do I jump in? It's a little bit different, buddy. You know, Dion.
Sometimes you got to burn the pot.
It's a little different.
Dion played a few snaps at wide receiver for Dallas. I think for Atlanta too, but like primarily he was a corner. If he if he has like a couple plays a game, literally a couple plays a game, but you need to hone your craft on one side of the ball.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Is Travis what Dion wanted Shiloh to be?
I can't say that. I've never seen Shiloh play offense.
Yeah, I mean,
well, as a corner.
I've never.
As a corner? I think
because Shiloh's
those
a
two
safety.
are completely. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's a safety.
They're a little different.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I see what you're doing, yo. It's okay.
I'm not doing anything.
It's okay.
I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
But no, let's talk about what's going on in the NFL. Don't hate me for saying this, but the Ravens made the trade of the year.
Wait.
Here we go with this delusion.
Wait, Zay
go.
On 3.
Here we go with this
1,
delusion, brother.
2, 3. Oh, brother.
Like, come on, bro. You're not serious.
On.
I told you don't hate me, but hear me out. The Ravens
Deontay
trade
Johnson
for
is now Randy Moss.
Let me at least put the information out there. The Ravens trade for Diontae Johnson. They trade 5th round pick for Diontae Johnson plus a 6th. But really, if Diontae Johnson leaves the Ravens, this also leads to a compensatory pick as well. So, why this is so good is because it covers the present and the future. Right now, the only person who can really get through in man-to-man is Zay Flowers. So, Diontae Johnson provides a true man-to-man beater so that we can play I forgot what formation we don't really be playing. I think it's like 3 wide receivers out that we don't really be playing. So if we have a true man-to-man beater in Diontae Johnson, that's going to serve to, one, elevate the play of the offense, which has already been playing amazing, and two, it's going to allow things to open up more in the game because primarily if we're passing the ball, you know that you're going to have Rashad Bateman on a deep ball. You're either going to have Zay Flowers on some type of man-to-man covered route, or we're going to look to our tight ends to catch the ball. And who else outside of that? Justice Hill to catch the ball as well.
Deontay
Justice
Johnson,
Hill.
and then Deontay Johnson's gonna go out there and play, defense because that's where I get cooked at. I guess that's the trade of the century because he plays quarter and wide receiver as well. And I don't know. I don't get it.
I feel like
understand.
you were literally saying maybe there's somebody else like using your day 2 picks to get DBs, and then y'all just traded a day 2 pick to get Diontae Johnson.
Yeah, it's like,
Are you even gonna keep him because he can walk after?
Is he gonna do anything like Is he gonna do different than what Bateman is doing? I don't know.
Yes,
He
would
now
definitely do
he's
different.
good. He's been playing good this year, so I like the move, but I feel like y'all could have got some DBs.
I could have got some DBs. I think I was following the trend, like, Josh got Amari, D Hop went to Kansas.
Right.
And then I was like, look, we got to get something to compete.
Right,
and instead of
right.
getting what you need to compete, which is a defensive back, y'all go get a wide
We
receiver.
have DBs.
Let me pull up that defensive stat. It's of them other boys down there. What?
This such intelligence just burned y'all.
Listen, yes,
Did Jameis just
but
burn y'all?
that's more so due to
Did Gardner
that's
Minshew
more
just
so
burn
due
y'all?
to listen, that's more so due to Gardner Minshew. What are you talking about? What, last season?
No, this season when y'all played the Raiders.
Oh.
Then what's his name? What's his name? James Winston? No.
Don't let me get to talk about the Cowboys, Zay.
I told you the season's been over for me, but I'll talk about it. I'm talking about a team that's supposed to go crazy.
No, but listen,
Yeah.
right? Let me break it down, right? So the reason why our defense has been struggling is because one, we lost depth, and two, because of the changes in coaching. Outside of losing Mike McDonald, we also lost 2 more defensive coaches that became coordinators throughout the league. So we have a relatively young coaching core, which is why we brought in I'm blanking on his name, to be like a defensive supervisor to help with defensive coaching. Things are a little bit shaky right now, but it's ultimately going to come together. Even today I was seeing like the DBs stayed back at practice to do just catching drills just to get right.
That would help.
It's about
Congratulations.
That would help.
Like, oh my God. I'm staring at practice. I want to get these catches in. Okay.
Hey, I'll be honest. I like the move. I think adding Diontae Johnson to that offense is, it's another wrinkle. You're helping Lamar. You're finally giving him toys. So thanks. So yeah, hey.
I think you guys also have to understand what this receiver core used to look like 4 years ago.
Oh, I was there.
Look,
I was there.
Look up the Ravens. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up.
Keep in mind,
The Ravens.
Keep in mind, he led the league of passing touchdowns with that receiving core. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, just saying. I'm glad that you've upgraded the ingredients in the kitchen. Yeah, you had Seth Roberts, Hollywood Brown,
Seth Roberts, Miles Boykin, Willie Snead the fourth.
Yeah, you had NPCs out there.
And we had Marquise Brown, and we went 14-2.
Y'all also had 3,000 rushing yards.
and y'all currently ranked on defense. So
Listen,
the
defense.
Just now, listen to how bad this is. Y'all are currently just in front of the Dallas Cowboys, and y'all go grab a wide receiver.
Y'all are garbage. Y'all are garbage.
I'm confused. Yeah, y'all
But listen,
just
but
above.
look, but look,
defense.
we're going to improve our defense. Look, Eric DaCosta is a great GM, and he's going to make a defensive move. I believe we still have a couple of days or a week or so to make a move. He's going to make another move before the trade deadline. I think we have like a lot of picks or whatever lined up that he's going to try and make something shake with. So we know that this year is the year, and we know that we need to make a move on defense.
This year's the year. What?
Secondary, either in the secondary or in our rushing on defense, because it's been out of sync. Yes, we have Kyle Van Noy. Yes, we have Justin Madubuike. But all in all, the loss of
Patrick Queen.
No, not him.
Hey, what was you said this year was the year?
What's the
year what? I'm confused.
What's the DN's name? He was a first round pick. He used to play for the Texans. He's on the Panthers now.
Oh,
the loss of Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
Loss of
you said this year's
Clowney.
The year of what? What is this year?
Winning the Super Bowl. Let's be very
Super Bowl?
serious.
Are you like, what are we talking about?
Listen, I mean, what besides the silly mistakes versus the Raiders and the Browns, all in all in losses, we've lost by collectively less than 20 points in all of our losses. Collectively.
That's fine.
These losses are by narrow losses, and they're because of minor mistakes that can be tweaked on, and they all could have gone very easily the other way. The Kansas City game, toe on the line, it goes into overtime. Raiders game, we lost by 2 or 3? And even this past game, we lost 29-24. We lost by less than a touchdown. And with all the drop picks that we saw in that game, notably the drop pick from Kyle Hamilton, which would have sealed the game, easily the game goes the other way. So in all of these situations, we easily could be undefeated right now. Very easily.
Who are y'all beating, though?
But
out of the big dogs, who are y'all beating?
We beat the Bills.
They did.
You want me to walk through our schedule?
Without Cole,
they just got
one itself. Who he is now.
We
I'm just saying, you watch the details. I don't know.
We beat the Buccaneers. We beat the Commanders. All teams that are in the top 10.
So now the Commanders and the Buccaneers are all fairing football teams.
I mean, you can make an argument
the Commanders.
For the Commanders.
The Commanders are the top of y'all division.
They're not all fair in football team.
When they play y'all, they're about to whip y'all feet.
Oh, the Commanders going to the Super Bowl?
They're going to go farther in the playoffs than y'all this year.
No, they're not going to the Super Bowl, bro.
They have a chance.
We know they're going to have a good team. They're going to have a good team in the future.
Rule them out.
This is a great foundation.
There are many
God. The Lions sweep them. The Lions blow them out any day of the week.
I agree, but many people
they haven't played the Lions yet.
They
don't even play the Lions this season.
No, just like if you line them up,
NFC
11 versus 11. Just like if you line them up, they're probably the Detroit.
They're top 5 in the NFC. Ooh, I don't know if I put San Fran top 5 right now.
All right.
In the NFC,
I honestly don't even think. I don't think they really beat the Cowboys, bro. Especially a division game.
Be a serious person.
Okay.
The Commanders are about to whip y'all feet.
You just saw what happened in the division game right against the Browns. The number they ranked 31 out of 32 teams. They beat the one Ravens. You know how division games get. And something about Dallas.
But
Dallas,
the AFC North, the AFC North has that culture of dicey divisional games. Y'all not like that. Y'all suck.
What?
Are you?
No, the NFC East is active. The NFC East hasn't.
It's active.
The NFC East hasn't had a repeat division title winner in like 16 years.
What? 12, 16 years, bro.
It gets active.
Hey man. Well, yeah, because with the Cowboys volatile. You feel me? Y'all about to be the
Entire
bottom
di-
of the division.
The entire division.
Not
You
really.
know the
I'm
Giants
okay
are
with
in
that.
that division, right?
The Giants honestly might start winning some of these games.
You don't even believe that yourself.
Yes, I
He
do.
just be talking sometimes, bro. I think
No, like, bro, like
he's
genuinely.
he's just here for the clicks, bro. He's just
Look,
here for
look,
the
look, look.
clicks. He's
The Giants
stupid.
play. Look, okay, they lose to the Commanders. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Buccaneers because they don't have any of their wide receivers.
They beat
They beat the
Tampa.
Cowboys.
They beat
They beat the
Dallas.
Cowboys. They beat the
They
Saints.
beat
They lose to the
Dallas.
Ravens. They lose to the Falcons. They beat the Colts because they're gonna put
What
in.
QB are they putting out there to beat these
They beat
teams?
the Colts.
I think they're gonna beat the
Wait,
Colts
what?
if they put Anthony Richardson back out there.
Did
If they have
you
Joe
not hear the
Flacco out
news?
there, I heard
Joe
the news.
Flacco was starting the rest of the season.
Oh, it's rest of the season. It's not just the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was just. I thought it was just next game.
Chill. We'll get there. Chill.
Pittman owners are way up, bro. I'm a Pittman owner myself. Thank you. I'm a Pittman owner myself.
Joshua
in fantasy.
Downs.
I am also a Pittman owner.
Joshua Downs.
I'm about.
Thank you.
That boy
I'm
about to
also a
start
Joshua Downs owner.
Joshua Downs.
Also
yes,
Joshua
sir.
Downs owner.
and then close out versus the Eagles. So I don't think the Giants are going to fare too poorly this season. Like, we have to
They're
remember,
going to be
they beat the
picking in the
Seahawks
top
earlier
10.
this season.
They're going to.
Absolutely.
They're going to
Exactly.
be picking in the top 10.
Absolutely.
And the Cowboys probably going to be picking in the top 5.
You're not serious.
I would be certainly fine with that, but that is kind of impossible.
You're not serious.
We
How's that possible?
We have 6 in-division games. You already beat 1. I don't know.
I mean, if I'm the Cowboys right now, honestly, tank.
I mean, we could. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I mean, you got to make money in Jerry World, so tank is not really an option.
I mean, that's all I got to say about the trade, for real. I mean, the Ravens are doing what they need to do, and you guys are going to see Eric DaCosta is going to make the right moves for the defense for us to do the things we need to do. Things are looking shaky right now, but I'd rather things look shaky right now than at the end of the season. We
What's
still
your
got
next
like
game?
9 games. Our next game is versus. I actually know this. This is versus the Broncos.
That's a
Sunday,
Bo
1 p.m.
Nick's legacy game.
Oh,
Be
please.
so serious. Be so serious.
Can y'all lock in for 1 second, bro? Like, is it just me? Do I gotta be the one that's locked in right now?
I'm locked in.
I'm being serious, bro.
I
Bo
mean
Nick's
what I
legacy
say.
game.
Zay doesn't mean that.
I'm so
But-
serious.
Let's talk about something special that happened this week, yo. Let's talk about what happened with these tight ends. Talk to me, Dan.
So, over the course of, I guess, all of week 8, we had National Tight Ends Day. And every tight end and their mother ate. Literally, it was like a tight end fest. Kyle Pitts looked like Kyle Pitts in college. Travis Kelce did Travis Kelce things. Trey McBride went off. George Kittle went off. It was a tight end frenzy. Just touchdowns, fantasy points, parlays hitting, all the like. It was insane.
I'm a Kyle Pitts owner. It was a lovely weekend to be a Kyle Pitts owner. I'm telling you, dropped me 30 points.
Literally.
It was a great weekend for tight end, especially if you're a sports bettor. Sheesh. If you're a sports bettor, you bet that every tight end was going to score, you'll be up.
Make your
A
own
lot of money.
decisions. But yes.
How many touchdowns did they score collectively on National Tight Ends
Kyle
Day?
Pitts had 2. Kyle Pitts had 2. I think Trey had 2.
So there
who
was
else had-
16 touchdowns and 177 catches across the tight end position group during week 8.
Do you guys think this was on purpose?
I think
I think it's definitely more like, oh, it's National Tight End Day. Let's feed them the ball.
yes.
So I would say purpose, but not like.
It's
Yeah, I would
like
say on
it's like when you could get those end of the season incentives. It's like if I get one more sack, the extra $750K. So they send 9 when you're up 30 just so you can get that last sack. So there's like that like subtle hints of let's juice up these tight ends a little bit. Yeah, K. Dotton had 35. Travis Kelce had 32. George Kittle had 29. Adam Troutman had 21. Like, it was a tight end fest. It was crazy.
George Kittle fed my fantasy team. I was
Did you end up winning
slated
that
to
game? Did you end up
lose.
winning that game?
I did end up winning. I won by like 3 or 4 points.
That is crazy.
Shout out Boswell and George Kittle. George Kittle gave me 30 and Boswell gave me like I think like 14 or 16. Yeah.
This
They
guy's still undefeated.
cleared up the deficit and it was beautiful.
Chris Boswell finished the week as the all my leagues don't be playing away. All my leagues do no kickers, so I'm trying to find a league that uses these.
Boswell's the number one kicker in
Yeah.
fantasy.
I had Brandon Aubrey, so
Boswell's
the number one kicker in fantasy.
Yeah, he is number one kicker in
Aubrey.
fantasy. You're right.
No, he's the number
Last
one right
week?
now.
No, overall.
No, number one overall.
For real?
Yeah, he's one.
Yes.
Over Aubrey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He finished at number 4 last week. Well, overall, he's number 1.
Who's number 2, 3, 4?
You got Austin Seibert out of Washington.
Oh, I got Seabird in one of my
And
leagues
then
too.
you got my boy, Kaimi Fairbairn. I'm going to say it again. Kaimi Fairbairn. Kicker number 3.
Why do you like him so much?
Push for the Texans.
And it was who 4? Who 4 or 5?
Brandon always 4, and Will Lutz is 5. Who is 6?
Nice.
Yeah, Fairbairn.
Who is 6?
First of all, Fairbairn is just that guy. You know, the Hawaiian country, the Hawaiian culture is so diverse and interesting. And, you know, it's just a very fun name to say. Kaimi Fairbairn. It reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z. Kamehameha.
I hear what you're saying. Kamehameha does come from Hawaii, I believe.
Exactly.
Okay, bet.
True.
But let's talk about this Vikings-Rams game. Talk to me, Dan.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think the Rams are back. At least for now. You know, Cooper Kupp is like fairly healthy. Puka Nacua is back from injury. And I told y'all they're going to walk into Thursday Night Football and catch a dub. And that's what they did. They beat the Vikings 30-20. Like I said, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp definitely spearheaded the passing game. Kyron Williams did Kyron Williams things. And the defense even showed up a little bit. So all in all, it was a collective effort from both sides of the ball. And they gave the Vikings, was that their first L or their second L?
Second
L of the season.
Yeah, I think really missing those 2 outs, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua really was like the only thing, you know, because there's really only Kyrie back there by himself really pulling the team.
Facts.
And Matthew, but now Matthew's got his weapons back. What's that record right now?
They are, what, 3-5?
3-4.
3-4.
Yeah, they can make a push comeback, you know.
Absolutely.
Playoffs, wild card. The dangerous team, especially with Puka and Cooper Kupp, is like can't guard them both. So, and then you got Kyrie on the backfield. Can't really. Sheesh. I don't know. It's a lot.
I said it before. I'll say it again. I think the Rams can go into any matchup and win. Like literally any matchup.
I think so too.
So wait, do you guys think that the Vikings reign is kind of over, starting 5?
I told y'all.
No.
I told y'all they were gonna get walked down eventually, and it starts here.
No, they're losing the games by points in the seconds. They're losing the games. Like the game they lost against, what they lost against?
They lost to L.A. and they lost to Detroit, right?
Lions.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions was a 56 field goal, 2 seconds left. Lost that game. And then the other night was what? Another field goal?
Wait. No,
They lost by 10.
turnovers really. Turnovers and safety.
No, I still think they're the team in NFC.
That's fair. With Puka and Cooper Kupp being back, I'm glad to see that Matt Stafford is able to get the ball out again more. 4 touchdowns, like Dan was saying. And I think this game snapped Kyron Williams like touchdown every week thing.
No, he scored. He scored in that. Yeah.
He scored a touchdown?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did.
It was a passing.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't rush. Okay.
Yeah, it was a touchdown catch.
Do you think he's like cognizant of I've scored a touchdown every game? I need to make sure I score.
Well,
I just think
last year it was CMC. This year is Kyron. And to answer
this year is Derek. I think Derek's
and
going to
Derrick
touchdown every
Henry,
game.
yeah. But it's like I think they have an idea, but it's like the minute you think, yeah, they're gonna score, that's the minute they fire your ticket. So make your own decisions.
So you're telling me, like, hypothetically, if you're somebody who's sports bet and you were rolling over anytime Kyron Williams touchdown each week, how much do you think you would be up? Like if you started with like $10?
A good amount until they
good amount.
nuke the odds to be minus
Yeah.
800, and all that money is like not even, you know.
Oh, you think they nuked the odds already?
If not now, by like
Probably should.
yeah, probably by the time this episode comes out. Make your own decisions.
dope.
This is not gambling advice.
Absolutely, absolutely. Talk to me about what's going on with the Jets.
They're cooked.
The Jets are
They're
cooked, bro. The Jets,
cooked. I was wrong. I'm gonna say every episode I was wrong. The Bills are the AFC East. I thought the Jets could do it. I was so wrong. I was dead wrong. They're cooked.
and if I'm DeAndre Hopkins, if I'm Devontae Adams, oh my God.
No, he
What?
asked for this. He asked for this.
You left a bad team to go to a worse one.
He
Like,
asked for
oh
this.
my
He asked
God.
for this. He wanted to play Buddy Wall so
He's
bad.
happy.
He's weird, bro. He's weird. He's weird. I
That dude
don't
is
want to
so
win. I
weird.
want to play with my friends.
My
Weird.
friends, my friend is washed. Yeah,
What was the
he's
purpose of the
washed.
Jets making this trade?
To make Aaron Rodgers
Aaron
happy.
Rodgers.
Also, Mike Williams dropped the
What do you think
give
are
me
the
a
real?
run.
That's fair.
But
Do you
my
guys
point
think the
is,
playoffs are still possible for the Jets?
Playoffs still possible for the Jets? No,
Yeah.
they're
it's
2 and
over.
6. No, they're not going to the playoffs.
Over, bro. They're not doing nothing. It's finished, bro.
Has
It's
any team
finished, bro.
ever made the
You know what?
playoffs starting 2-6?
You know who's actually I feel so happy for? Salah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Salah's up right now. Salah's
Absolutely. And he was in, I forgot where, but like he was like in one of those walkthroughs for another team. Just like
up right now. Yeah.
just like, oh, it was Green Bay. It was Green Bay. He was like at a Green Bay walkthrough, just talking to the team. So he may potentially have a role there in the future. So that would be nice.
Salah was not his fault.
The defense was fine. It's Nathaniel Hackett that gotta go.
Yeah.
I
So
know that.
teams have made the playoffs starting 2-7.
Yeah, I know the Commanders made the playoffs starting out 3 and 6, and they won 7 straight. And you said, what other team?
There's a list. The Bears have done it. Giants, Lions, Packers, Commanders, Rams, Eagles, Steelers, Cardinals, Browns, 49ers, Colts, Titans,
The Chiefs.
Chargers.
The Chiefs started 1-5 and they finished 1-10 straight. So yeah,
Bills,
it's a few different
Patriots,
ones.
Cowboys, Raiders, Vikings, Jets, Bengals, Dolphins, Broncos, Falcons.
But unfortunately,
they're not doing it, bro.
yeah, that's
You don't
Who they
think
play
so?
next week? Who they play this week?
They
Jets.
play the Texans.
L.
Another-
on Thursday
another-
they play them. They play out L.
Another L, bro.
L.
Oh, that's
All
going
I
to be a
need
good
is
game.
All I need is for Brees Hall to get his points.
That's gonna be
bro. I
a
can't do
Halloween
nothing.
havoc. That's an L. So Dark Knight and
Ooh,
Gotham
playing on
City.
Halloween, too.
Yeah, Dark Knight and Gotham.
Oh, they're playing
City.
in New York, too.
L. It's a Dark Knight in Gotham City. There's no Batman there.
It's a bad year for New York teams, bro.
Tell me
So do you
about
think this is more coaching or personnel?
I think
Personnel, coaching. I think it's just a whole meltdown of a team. I think you need to strip the walls out, redo it. Aaron Rodgers got to go. You can't re-sign him again next year. You got to go get a QB. He's obviously not competent.
the Jets will always be the Jets. And this is so Jets of them. Get the washed conspiracy theorists and just turn the Jets into Green Bay 2.0. You know what Green Bay 2.0 was? A failure, a disappointment.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Hackett sucks. Devontae Adams is washed. Aaron Rodgers is washed. Brees looks like he's had every chopped cheese in the state of New York.
Chill, no, Brees not washed, bro.
No, he looks like
Brees is
he
my
looks like he's all he's had is chopped cheeses and butter rolls. He's not the same anymore.
Brees is my he's my RB1. He gets me 20 points a day, so he can eat all them chopped cheese if he wants
He's
to.
looking mad slow. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Brees is good, man. I think it's just they need to strip.
Yeah,
They need to strip the walls down and restart, bro.
they need
I don't know.
strength. They need strength and conditioning.
They need to strip the walls down and restart because the season is definitely cooked. There's no coming back.
Absolutely.
So wait, do you guys think that the Jets struggles are on Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
I won't put the blame solely on him. It's just a terrible franchise. And they've been a terrible franchise for about 10 years now. So that's just the truth. More than that, honestly. So that's just the truth of the matter.
I don't know, man. I think no, run it.
I was gonna say I hope the situation gets better, but it does look grim based off of what they got going on. It seems like they have the defense and they have it looks like they have the personnel within their wide receivers, running backs. It looks on paper it's a good team on paper, but in actuality it doesn't work.
It's like this, right? Pizza is delicious. Ice cream is delicious. Pizza, ice cream, we need to call that number and put you somewhere. This is your pizza, ice cream.
Yeah.
Some things are better by themselves.
Yeah. That is true.
Hey, they're gonna have to gut the wall and figure it out.
That
Let me
part.
talk to you guys about something. I can't believe the Ravens' performance versus the Browns. This loss actually had me in disbelief. I think there was more than like 5 drop picks from the Ravens defense. To talk about some of the key moments. So Lamar does what he does, and Derrick Henry does what he does as well. But one thing was clear. Rashad Bateman, please catch the ball. And I don't understand because the prior week he came off of a great performance, 4 catches, 120 receiving yards, I believe, and a touchdown. And this week, the ball is hitting him in the face. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the clip with the what's his name? What's that Bears QB? He throws the ball, and then they're like, Alshon, look out, and then it hits him in the head.
I did see that, yeah. Hey, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
But I'm talking about, but that hit Alshon in the back of the head. This hit Rashad Bateman in his chest while he was looking at it. And people were, and in the press conference they had said like, oh, the glare, the sun.
Yeah,
you're a wide receiver.
Drive.
What are we talking about?
It's a concentration drive. It happens.
But
I think
in a divisional game, it's unacceptable. Bateman was supposed to be the clear number 2, but as we can see with the Ravens bringing in Diontae Johnson, he's the new clear number 2, or potentially number 1. He might flip flop with Zay.
He is the number 1. Zay Flowers is another number 1. I'm sorry, he's not.
I think the Ravens are in full with that lose. I think they had full preseason mode, bro. I mean postseason mode, bro. Losing games they should win. Making those bold plays. they're in full postseason mode. If all the Ravens fans out there, what you saw last week is what's going to happen in the playoffs. That's just how it does. That's how it happens. So.
But what this showed me more than anything was that Deshaun Watson was holding the Browns back. They need to
absolutely
fire him or trade him. I don't know who's going to take his contract, but that's a lot of dead money because I think his contract's fully guaranteed.
Every dollar.
So I think it's like $260 million. So
$230.
Every
no matter
dollar.
What,
$230.
Even with injury.
Yeah,
yep.
There's an injury clause, but yeah, fully guaranteed.
Woo! They got him.
Torn shoulder, and torn Achilles, man. I don't need to play football anymore.
That's
I
robbery.
don't need to play football anymore.
Can they sue you if you like play so little of a contract if they give you a fully guaranteed?
I mean, you can't control yourself getting. I mean, you can't control yourself getting hurt, but you got hurt. I mean, that's not really much you can do. According to the CBS article, there's a few, so they could cut him before the deal expires, and they would instantly lose out on $99.8 million, which is about 36% of their entire cap hit for next year. So that cannot and will not happen. So unless they make him restructure the entire contract, which he probably won't do, they're on the hook. The soon as they get cut him is 2026.
Another season?
Yep.
Another 2.
Yeah. So if I'm them, I've been tanking and drafting Cam Ward and making Cam Ward to the year. And then that's it.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
that's all we can do.
the Browns' new starting QB is hilarious. Have y'all seen his
That's sweet.
memes?
Eat the dub. Eat the dub.
Eat the dub. Eat the dub.
Have you
Yeah.
guys seen the one where he's like, when you're born by water, you know,
Yeah.
Something different
it's
about
just something
you. When you're
different
born by
about you.
water. Something different
Bessemer,
about you. When you're born by
Alabama.
water. Something different about you.
I think Jameis Winston is living the American dream, being himself on TV and playing football. He don't
Yeah.
care. He
At
actually
all.
doesn't care. He just doing him.
Yeah. He's
Just chilling. He just out there chilling,
he's
bro.
very unproblematic, in my opinion. And he just loves the game.
He just loves the ball, man. So he did to the Ravens. Perfect game. Made it look easy out there. Smooth.
He
Hey,
didn't make it look easy.
30 for 30, man. 30 touchdowns, 30 picks.
30 picks. That was crazy. 30 for
Listen.
30.
But all in all, with the Ravens, I think the biggest thing will be that, one, getting more pressure on QBs. I think on average, QBs are getting 5.5 seconds in the pocket without pressure,
Oof.
which is unacceptable.
Oof.
And that only makes it harder on the secondary. So all in all, I think it's more of an issue of cohesion, making sure that, one, the front rush does what they need to do, because the secondary wasn't sorry last year. Yes, we lost Arthur Millette. Even with Eddie Jackson and the rookie starting this week,
Nate
it shouldn't
Wiggins.
have been that bad. No, Nate Wiggins didn't play this past week.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's why it
well,
looks so
TJ
crazy, because
Tampa.
Marlon Humphrey,
Is it TJ Tampa? Is that the other guy?
probably.
Yes.
But with Nate Wiggins and Marlon out this past week, we saw the difference it made. And that shows like the lack of depth that we have. And I was seeing a lot of buzz from fans like, oh, we should have kept Arthur Millette, or we should have kept XYZ. But the thing was, some of these guys, even as backups, were getting like 8-9 picks last season. It's like we weren't going to pay them what they needed. It was
Y'all don't got
best for them
Geno
to go
Stone
get
no
their
more,
money.
do ya?
Nope, he's a
Y'all
Bengal.
don't got
No,
Geno
we had to let him go
Stone.
too.
He
We
was
couldn't
an
pay. We
animal.
couldn't pay Geno Stone. We couldn't pay Arthur Millette,
Patrick Queen.
and those were Patrick Queen. That was a done deal. We have Roquan, so yeah.
I mean, when you look at the Ravens, their real downfall is closing games and making the defense, and stopping offenses. So
Let's be
I
honest.
think that's,
The real problem is John Harbaugh. Like, I saw a
Yeah, absolutely.
photo with all these blown leads, and with like one photo, it's way too many. He gotta go. He's the reason.
he's gotta go, bro.
It is his time. Honestly, last year I was hoping that he would let Mike McDonald step up, and that he would take more of an advisory role, just because he's been doing it so long, and people were saying if it wasn't for Lamar, he wouldn't be here right now.
Lamar Jackson said, shout out Jordan. If y'all don't know Jordan, it's my brother. diehard Ravens fan. He says it time and time again. Lamar Jackson saved his career, and I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think the Ravens have a good enough defense to make it, to win the tough games. To win the games, you got to win by 7. You got to win by 3. They don't got a good enough defense, especially to beat those teams like Kansas City Chiefs, who coach is going to outcoach you regardless. And Andy Reid is going to outcoach John Harbaugh any time of the day, backwards blindfolded or drowning, right? So it's like
backwards.
It's like,
This is so disrespectful.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
This is disgusting.
I don't know if Lamar's powers are good enough to get him out of the jail, bro. Lamar can't do so much, bro. He needs his defense. His defense is not there.
Backwards, blindfolded, even drowning.
No.
Disgusting.
So, yeah. It's gonna be a log away for sure.
Okay, so hear me out, right? What if the Ravens got Bill Belichick to be a defensive advisor?
I'm going to sleep.
Going to bed. All right. And that's the NFL Fish Podcast, guys. I catch you guys.
I'm going to sleep.
Why? Is that crazy?
He's not going.
We got him to be our next head coach.
He's not going there. Hey, coach.
It's
we got him to be our next head coach.
It's not his type of team,
Listen,
bro.
The Falcons.
What's his type of team?
The Falcons did almost everything possible, and he still said no.
Lamar needs a Kyle Shanahan, a Cliff
Ew,
Kingsbury.
Stop.
He needs those kind of
Behave
coaches.
yourself.
I don't think.
Please behave
I'm just
yourself.
telling you what he needs, bro.
Whoa, stop.
Because Belichick not gonna run the heck with offense, bro.
I think Munkin's
Look,
fine.
we need Belichick for his defensive prowess, not his offensive mind.
Yeah, I
Belichick
mean,
not.
if you get honestly, y'all should look in the because the Patriots probably want to keep Gerard Mayo, but if not, y'all should look into Gerard Mayo as
we need somebody.
DC, yeah.
I'm not saying that
We getting somebody.
Zach Orr's doing
y'all
a
should get Mike
horrible
McCarthy
job.
when we let him go.
Y'all are funny today.
Y'all should get Mike McCarthy when
Be a
we let
serious
this man
person.
go. He out of here.
Y'all are funny today.
As a DC,
'Cause he's definitely out of here.
nah.
They said Mike McCarthy.
Y'all are funny today.
This guy is crazy, bro.
Woo, y'all are funny today. Y'all are funny today.
All right, I see we're not going to continue to have a productive conversation about the Ravens, but all in all, I think this is just a sour spot, and we're going to bounce back from this. We play the Broncos this upcoming Sunday, and I think it'll be a game to watch. But let's talk about this miracle that was going on in the nation's capital.
I was at church, but I saw literally my group chat ignite. And yeah, that boy Jayden Daniels, I said it before, I'll say it again. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Guaranteed.
We said that the first time we came back,
Yeah.
and Brian was like, is it possible for him to win? I mean, it's literally sitting there waiting for him.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
You don't think he'll win Rookie of the Year?
There waiting for him.
No, it's
that's how he could have Rookie of the Year. It's only offensive defense. It's not
offense and defense. It's
not
like a grand. That would be interesting if they had one of those. But yeah, he's the offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, if you haven't seen
breaking news. Let me stop you guys there.
Yes.
The Dodgers has just won the World Series,
officially
beating the New York Yankees 7-6 after being down 5 runs going into the 5th. Hell of a year for Shohei, hell of a year for Freddie Freeman. I think he will win MVP of the World Series. Great time to be a Dodgers fan. If you're a Yankees fan, y'all suck. Y'all trash. Oh my God.
Hey man.
Yo, avoided the sweep, but they got it done in 5.
Hey.
Good, great MLB season.
For sure.
They might two-peat next year because they got more money to spend. They might go get Juan Soto. That's the trade rumors. I mean, that's the rumors. Juan Soto was a free agent after the day. So they might go grab Juan Soto. So
I don't want to go into tangent, but they spent so much money on their pitching. I'm not surprised that. I mean, I would have been shocked that they didn't come out on top. I thought y'all were go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers, man. Go Dodgers.
Sounds like Shohei did his thing.
Absolutely. Freddie Freeman put in a word too. It was just a great.
No, Freddie Freeman, he did his thing. Shohei did his thing too, but Freddie Freeman did his thing. Freddie Freeman was, that guy.
But not to belabor. Yeah, so talking about just like historic nights. So yeah, I came home, wrong day at church. Didn't even really get to turn the game on. Just sat down, set up my happy place, my Sunday football, got my streams pulling up. And as my stream was loading, my group chat is on fire. I had like 2 or 3 homies that actually went to the game. And I just think, wow.
They saw
Yeah,
it?
they were there.
Jeez.
I just saw, wow, OMG, wow, JD is him. I'm like, what is going on? And then I finally opened Twitter. And yeah, Hail Mary for the game.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. If I'm Tyreek Stevenson, I don't think I should show my face in Chicago again. Because, wow.
That was horrible,
why would you
bro.
do that?
He's waving the fans off. Like, good game. Tips the ball. Noah Brown, breadbasket, touchdown. Sheesh. What a way to lose a game.
I was seeing some discourse that there should have been a holding call on the offensive lineman.
There's holding on every snap and every play of professional football.
But in the last play,
they're not gonna call that on a Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's
they're very lenient in their Hail Mary calls.
That's fair.
Dang, yeah.
This
Shout out
is
to Mookie Betts as
entertainment.
well, man. My fault. Shout out to Mookie Betts as well. Shout out to the whole Dodgers organization.
Yeah.
My fault. I'm happy. The Orioles couldn't win, so I wanted the Dodgers to win.
Hey, I mean, it's breaking news.
You have money on it?
You got to cover it.
Wait, did you bet on him?
Who, me? I called it. When they was it before the playoffs started.
He called it before the season started.
Yeah, I did.
He did.
Yeah.
I hope you threw something on that.
No, I did. Futures are just a little too.
This is the second time
too late for me.
Yeah, this is the second time the Dodgers won in the last decade, right? Well, this decade because they won.
You would have made a killing.
They won during COVID, and they won just now.
And they might go back to back, because that's 600. I think they paid Shohei $600 million. It's deferred to 10 years. 700. It's deferred for 10 years, so he won't get none of that money until 10 years from now. Anyway,
I see what they're doing. They're trying to run up the championships, and then they're going to sell the team to somebody and not have to pay him.
It's gonna be crazy. No, they're gonna pay him. They're gonna pay him, and they ready to go grab the number.
The owners of the Dodgers that year, but the current owners are going to sell the team.
They can be so valuable. Oh my god! Then shout out to the Dodgers, man.
This baseball season
shout out to the Dodgers,
came and went. That was pretty fast.
Yeah, it came and went, man. 175 games, something like that. Came and went, man.
There's 175 games in a baseball season?
The regular season, yeah. 175.
Season, yeah.
They were down by 5 runs and came back. Nah, if I'm the Yankees, also, I would hate myself.
That was also history. First team to ever come back down 0-5 in the World Series game going into the 5th inning. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think you understand how hard it is to get 5 runs.
So, wait, the Dodgers also had the walk-off grand slam, right?
Yep, with Freddie Freeman at the plate, walk-off grand slam first pitch.
He has to.
Yeah, I think he is. I'll keep you updated on that too. Well, yeah,
he has to win MVP.
Keep running it. Yeah, keep running it, man. Oh, we were talking about the Colts recently. How y'all feel about him? How y'all feel about Ant getting benched?
Doing the right thing. I hate to say it.
Doing the right thing.
No, I don't hate to say it. I got charged down on my fantasy team. They're doing the right thing. He needs to develop, and he's not ready for the pro. He's not. First of all, he's not that great at throwing the football. That's number 1. Number 2, he takes too many hits. Number 3, that team is not there's just so many aspects of his game and he's polishing. So just go sit for a little
bit. Is it me, or do y'all think that the lead is starting to get a little bad at developing QBs?
Yeah, I saw a tweet.
Yeah.
Bryce Young got benched. AR got benched. Somebody else got benched. Did Bryce Young get benched twice? Matt Jones Bryce Young got benched twice, I think.
Yeah.
Matt Jones got benched. They all got benched.
I think if the league took an approach just like Jordan Love.
Excuse me.
Like how you sat behind Aaron. And also who did Pat sit behind?
Alex Smith.
And then Lamar sat behind Joe for a while. I don't think it was that long.
It was like half a season.
Dak sat behind Tony Romo too. He was going to sit behind him for a while until he got injured. And it's just like, and those guys are still starting, having the bench. The guys you really throw into the fire as soon as you get there is like, are you ready? And Ant ain't played that many games in
He
college.
played
He
like
played
12
like
games in college.
12 games in
Like
college?
he's not. He
Oh, really?
very, very, very limited college experience.
Yeah, so it's like, I think CJ Stroud, he's the only one that I'm like, yeah, you could throw him to the fire. He go win some games. But he also played an extensive
Yeah, first of all, he
college
played at
football career.
Ohio State. He played Big Ten football. So, completely different.
Yeah, so it's like, it's good.
Wait, Anthony Richardson only had a year in college?
It was
Yeah,
like
he ain't played many games.
3, but COVID year, he was like the back. Florida is just weird. Like that entire football program is weird, especially with their quarterbacks. But he was never like a full bona fide starter for a significant amount of time. I think he might have like 12 starts in college total.
Yeah, I thought that it's not that good.
Honestly, I think sitting behind Joe Flacco, I want to say it'll be good, but I also really think it'll be a mistake. Let me tell you why.
Ooh, clip it.
One, it's going to shoot Anthony Richardson's confidence. What he's been getting injured throughout this season. So he didn't even get like 3 or 4 games to even like show and prove himself. And let's play it out. Let's say that Joe Flacco does well and that they make the playoffs this season. So then you keep starting Joe Flacco through the playoffs, and then ultimately, when Joe Flacco retires, either at the end of this season or next season, you still have Anthony Richardson. And what are you doing to develop him in that time? Have the Colts shown that they have the propensity to develop a QB?
Well,
I think Joe Flacco can develop a QB.
well,
I mean, if you could really sit there and just soak in with Joe Flacco,
if
I mean, it's
he
pretty good.
okay, so real quick, he played 24 games in college. That's not even a full season on average.
It's not enough football games, bro.
So let's
It's not
start
enough
there.
football
So he's
games.
raw. Second of all, since Andrew Luck retired, they've gone vet AR. They had Philip Rivers, Jacoby Brissett, Matt Ryan. There's one of Nick Foles, and then they got Anthony Richardson. Like he's raw and unproven. And Shane Steichen's career is on the line right now.
And I honestly don't, just to piggyback off of that, I don't think Ant is really a good QB.
He's
like,
not.
If I was the Colts GM, we do bad enough, I might go steal something in the draft. I might go steal a QB in the draft, bro.
He's an athlete. He's not a quarterback. Respectfully. He's very talented, but like the quarterback profile is just not there.
I think you guys are wrong. I think he just needs time. Sure, you put him out there and maybe he doesn't do that well this season, but he just needs time out there on the field. Like you guys are saying, in college, he only played 24 games. He only started 12. Now he's getting to the league and he's not even getting the opportunity to play football. Like, it shouldn't be that you immediately have to come into the league and start producing. Not everybody's Lamar, not everybody's CJ Stroud. Let's even look at the resurgence of the backups this season, right? Look at what the Vikings are doing this season, right? And this is like years after these players have been written off. So it's like it takes time for players to develop into themselves,
I will give you that.
They're going from college to the NFL. And I think doing this not only shoots his confidence, which is going to only make it harder for him to come back next season or the season after that. And then after that, he's going to get bounced around as a backup if he doesn't get another opportunity or figure it out. Look at Trey Lance. When's the last time you seen Trey Lance on a football field?
He's not good.
He's not good.
No, but hold on, right? Because Trey Lance was a rookie, right? He was a rookie and he couldn't succeed in the 49ers system.
No, not necessarily.
Who's to say Trey Lance?
That's a
wait, but hold on.
situation.
Let me land.
Okay.
Let me land, right? There's a lot of QBs that get written off in their rookie/younger years because they don't get the time to develop. And I don't know if the solution is we have to encourage players to stay longer in college. I mean, now they have the NIL money, so it's like stay longer in college and get paid.
Yes.
Or come to the NFL and get scrutinized at the highest level when you haven't had the time to develop, when you have QBs who've been playing for 20 plus years and Aaron Rodgers, right? A lot of these guys that are good now it's very unique situations that QBs come out the gate good. CJ Stroud is a unique situation. Lamar is a unique situation. Even who's the Bills QB?
Josh
Allen
Allen was
he
awful as a rookie.
exactly? But look at Josh Allen now.
But yes, and that's what everyone's trying to draw a comparison to. Like Anthony Richardson's first fight. They're pretty similar in stats. Here's a few things. The NFL plays the race card, so let's just keep it on it. If he was white, he'd be starting right now. I think so. But that doesn't excuse his play. He's not playing that well. And they are a fringe playoff team. And Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, AD Mitchell, they all could benefit from elevated QB play. As you could saw when unfortunately he got hurt and Minshew played better than he did. And Minshew's not even that good. So that just shows you where the bar is.
My thing with Anthony Richardson, bro, if you watch the game, he can't even read. Can't read the certain defenses. He can't throw the balls. The guys you mentioned, you said Lamar. Certain, you said Lamar was a special circumstance. CJ special circumstance. Who else? What else you say?
I said, look at Josh Allen his rookie year.
But he could like read defenses.
This is year 2 for Anthony Richardson, right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And he got injured last year, so really he has never even played a full season.
And he can't play ball, bro. He can't play the QB position.
But what are we going off of? We simply don't have a large enough sample size of his performance to say that he is not good at football.
At
least let him play out a whole season.
I'll give you that because through 10 starts, his passer rating was higher than Josh Allen's, Donovan McNabb's, Carson Palmer's, and Eli Manning's. He also threw more touchdowns than Eli Manning and Carson Palmer. But he had fewer turnovers than all of them. So yes, through his 10 starts, he has numbers that show that, yeah, there's room to grow, and maybe benching him was too early. But why are you taking a breather during the... I think that's where the real problem is. You're not conditioned, so you don't need to play.
I thought he got his conditioning during the offseason.
Why did he take a breather during the no huddle and then tell the press, oh yeah, I was winded, I had to take a play off?
He was winning. Joe Flacco was literally 50,000 years old. I did not see him take a breather not one time.
That is true. I mean, even the NFL players were saying he shouldn't have said he was taking a breather.
Bro, even his teammates said, "Dog, you should have lied." His teammates said that.
It's like, I think sitting behind Joe Flacco is good. It's not only good for him, but it's good for my fantasy team. So.
Yes, indeed. Josh Downs, we up. Michael Pittman, we up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anthony Richardson is 22 years old.
And he's not good at football.
Let him
He's
develop.
not good at football, bro.
He's not bad at football. We can't say he's bad at football. Dan, you just read off the stats.
Hold on.
You just read off the stats.
You gotta watch the game, bro.
Compared to
name QBs you taking. What QBs are you taking Anthony Richardson over?
I'm taking him over Dak right now.
You say,
huh? Okay.
He's just talking.
Okay.
He's literally just talking, bro.
Okay.
I'll be serious.
Okay.
I'll be serious. I'm taking Anthony Richardson over.
Exactly.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
I'll give you some time.
I would
try to find some stats.
Yeah, I gotta think of all the QBs.
Sure. I'm trying to find some stats.
You mean like starting QBs?
Yes. And if you want to throw a couple of backups, I'll humor you.
I'm taking him over Deshaun Watson.
That's debatable. Well, okay.
I'm taking him over Daniel Jones.
I'm not.
I'm taking him over Andy Dalton. I'm taking him over Jacoby Brissett. I'm taking him over
Brissett. Okay. That's one. Brissett is awful. So that's one.
Will Levis.
That's two. Okay. I don't think Will Levis is good at football.
I'm taking him over. Can't even say JB's right now.
Look
kind
at
of balling out.
2 quarterbacks out of 64.
Hold on. Wait. I'm taking him over Drake May.
I'm
Take
not.
him over.
Have you seen Drake May play
Okay.
football?
Okay.
Have you seen Drake May play football?
Okay. So
He actually
Listen.
you.
I'm taking him over Spencer Rattler.
Well, he's
Taking
not a
him
real
over.
quarterback, so sure. He's not real.
Yeah, I'm
Drake
taking him over like 3
May.
or 4 QBs.
So he's a bottom 30. He's a bottom 10
So he's a
quarterback.
bottom tier Q.
The top 30 quarterback.
I'm not saying a lot of the QBs in the league right now are really good. Like the only
Fine.
QBs and all of the QBs I wouldn't take him ahead of have either spent more time in college developing or they're seasoned and they've had many years in the league.
Okay, Brian.
He's
Have you-
young. Let him
Okay,
develop. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Are you
It's bad for team
taking him over?
chemistry and
Are you taking
cohesion.
him over Bo
'Cause-
next?
Not right now.
Thank you. Move on. Like
No, wait.
I
Wait.
got
I
got two.
I think. Wait,
Go ahead.
but I think the bigger thing here is, like Dan was saying with the head coach, he's just trying to keep his job. I think this is more of a situation of the staff trying to keep their job rather than doing what is right for the players' development for them to be successful in the long run. I think the culture thinking way too short term right now. You're just thinking 1 to 2 seasons, and respectfully, you're not contending for a Super Bowl this season or next season. Like,
I mean, they
you
can
need
though.
to think long term. No, you need to think long term and actually develop.
Okay,
Like-
I'm gonna
Well, how
read
you
you.
gonna
There are
how you
wild-
gonna develop something that cannot play the position
Yeah,
well?
I'm gonna read you
He
some.
can play the position. He needs time playing.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
okay,
I think you guys are contending that he can't play football.
going to
I'm saying
read-
that's wrong.
I'm going-
He can play football.
I'm going to read to you his passing stats for this season. He's gone 9 for 19. Is that good or bad?
50% is. It depends on the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
He
right,
didn't
all
pass
right.
it.
All right. No.
He didn't. Did he play that whole game?
I think he did. I'm gonna stop because you just. I can see all the bill.
No, keep going.
I can see all the
No,
bill.
keep going.
All right, 9 for 19, 17 for 34, 10 for 20, and 10 for 24.
Okay, he's got like a 50% completion rate. That's not good. It could use improvement, but with a small sample size of 10 starts, that's not even a full season.
There was a halftime.
I'm judging somebody off a half season.
There was a halftime stat line in an NFL game where he was 2 for 15 passing at halftime.
And then he shorted up by the end of the game, right?
I would have to
No.
find the stats, but he hasn't thrown. He hasn't thrown 20 completions in the game yet as a quarterback in the 2020 NFL. Freddie Freeman World Series MVP.
Yep, Freddie Freeman won World Series MVP. Yeah,
Hey, salute.
There was a first half.
The thing is,
3 days ago, he was 2 for 15 in the first half. This is Jamarcus Russell.
y'all are acting like he's playing bad. In his career as a starter, he's 5-5.
Teams win
He is-
games. Teams win games. Teams.
He's on the team. He's the QB. Isn't the QB the leader of the team?
Oh, Jesus,
He
Brian.
has Jonathan Taylor, brother. Like, what are we talking about? You think
Oh,
he's going out there and winning
Brian.
those football games? He also had Leonard at one point.
Oh,
bro.
Brian, you stunting right
He's
now.
averaging 7.2 yards per attempt. He's thrown a deep ball for 69 yards this season. Passer
69
rating's a little
yards.
cooked, but only 4 touchdowns. Ooh,
Stop.
Okay,
It's
okay,
okay.
fine. In his final season at Florida, before he got drafted, he's a quarterback. He threw for 2,000 yards as a quarterback.
2,500.
2,500 yards. 50 to 30% completion percentage. That's not good. You're a quarterback. That's not good.
17.
You threw for sub 3K in college. That's disgusting.
Look, the personnel he had. What
Sub
did he have?
3K in. Okay. Good. Yo,
The college argument doesn't work with me because I don't have enough context or frame of reference.
Hey,
for
yo,
that.
Brian, he's
hey,
not
yo,
good.
give
He's
us-
not good. I'm taking Tyler Huntley over him right now, bro. He's not good. Doesn't play
All right,
football.
let's move on. Let's move on. Okay.
Good luck to AR. I hope you get another opportunity, but you need to get better. That's it. Work harder.
Okay, but let's talk about the Broncos. Talk to me, Dan.
What is it talking about? The Broncos.
You got something on here. Sean Payton got confronted.
So I think at the end of the Panthers game, J.C. Horn is a cornerback for the Broncos, and I think it was just a matter of thank you. This notion of not running up the scoring in games, whose idea is that?
Me personally, I'm running up the score. I don't care if it's
Belt
real
to
life, Madden,
behind.
2K,
Yeah.
Black Ops. I don't care.
Yes.
I'm getting every single point. It don't matter.
Like
Trick plays, yo, PA crossers from the 2. I don't care.
I need to
Literally,
understand.
I'm getting every single point. This is you are a professional player asking for mercy. You are a grown man. Why are you asking for mercy? Yo, stand up. What type of mindset is that? You're getting paid to play professional football and you're asking for mercy? Be serious.
Yeah,
like
they ran
like-
a fake field goal up 28-7. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Like y'all wasn't like let me look at the Panthers games this year. But go ahead, Dad.
Like what? Why? First of all, why are you confronting the coach? Confront your secondary. Stop me. Stop me.
Honestly,
Here, let me tell you something. They didn't ask for mercy when the Saints whooped them 47-10. They didn't ask for mercy when the Bears beat them 36-10. They didn't ask for mercy when the Commanders beat them 40-7. So why are you asking for mercy in a game that went 28-14?
You know what's
It was
crazy?
only 2 touchdown difference.
You know what's crazy? J.C. Horn's dad was Joe Horn, and Joe Horn played under Sean Payton in New Orleans. I was like, yeah. I was like, dang. I was like, why you gotta do that, man? Like, why, Uncle Sean? You gotta do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like, what?
That ain't his uncle.
Hey, we don't know the gravity of the relationship, but hey, yes. And unless there's a reason why I shouldn't run up the score, which I don't think one exists. Like I said, I took a philosophy of sport class a couple years ago, and we talked about this. I'm running up the score. Stop me.
absolutely.
Plus, it's good entertainment. Why would you want to just see a game kneeled out at half?
Well,
Like, what are we talking about?
yeah, I was about to offer a caveat, but you can get injured on any play at any time. So yeah, play football. So yeah,
Play football.
Play the
that's it.
game. You're getting paid to play the game. You're not playing rec league. You feel me? You're not playing backyard football. You're playing in the National Football League. Why are you complaining to the coach? Why don't you say something to the players that are across from you?
Why don't you stop me? Yeah, just stop me.
Exactly. You're a corner. You're the one getting scored on. What are we talking about? Be better at your job.
You're the one.
You literally get paid to stop this.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, yo. Like, what are we doing? No, that fried me. And I'm kind of mad you reminded me because that was really out of my memory until you told me again. I'm like, nah, like that actually happened. Work harder. Play better defense.
Literally. All right. Let's get into this week's predictions. Week 9 predictions. Let's get into it. All right. The first game, Jets versus Texans.
I got Houston. Unfortunately, Stephon Diggs towards ACL, which is awful. So CJ Stroud lost 2 of his major weapons in Nico and Steph. But I still got Houston. I think they could.
Oh my goodness. Tank Dell legacy game is about to happen.
Hopefully. I would love to see it.
Houston. They got Houston too.
Give me the Texans. Cowboys versus Falcons.
Got the Falcons.
I was waiting to see what Zay had to say. Give me the Falcons.
They got the Falcons.
Are you being a serious person right now?
I
You're
am.
not being serious.
I am. Yeah.
The Falcons are 5-3 right now. They're playing good football. What are you talking about? All right.
It's Kirk Cousins.
Dolphins versus Bills.
I got Buffalo.
Give me the Bills. Raiders versus Bengals.
You said who?
The Raiders
Raiders
versus the
versus Bengals.
Bengals. I'm taking
Got the
Cincy.
Bengals. Got the Bengals.
Give me the Raiders. Chargers versus Browns.
I take the.
I got the Chargers. Oh, he was ready. He couldn't wait to say it.
Give me the Browns.
Huh?
Patriots versus Titans.
Pacers, Titans. I got Titans. I got Titans.
I don't even know, bro. Drake May got a concussion. Mason Rudolph might start. I'm taking the Patriots.
Yeah, give me the
I got the
Patriots here.
Titans.
Commanders versus Giants.
Oh yeah, come in.
I got the Giants.
Give me the Commanders. Saints versus Panthers.
I got.
Oh my goodness, what type of toilet bowl week is this?
Ooh, what the
Saints.
heck? I think Derek Carr is supposed to be coming back, so I'll take the Saints.
Give me the Panthers. I don't think he's supposed to be back yet. Broncos versus Ravens.
Got Baltimore.
I got the Broncos.
Give me the Ravens. Jags versus Eagles.
Give me the Jags.
I got Philly. I think they might be back.
Yeah, give me the Eagles. Bears versus Cardinals.
Give me the Cards.
The Bears need this. The Bears need this.
Yeah, they're coming off of a loss from a Hail Mary. Give me the Bears. They better be hungry. Lions versus Packers.
Lions.
Yeah, I got Detroit.
Yeah, give me the Lions. Rams versus Seattle.
Got LA.
I got
Yeah, give me the Rams. Colts versus Vikings.
Where's the game, if you don't mind me asking?
I think
I got the Vikings either way, but just for curiosity.
it is at Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Colts here.
what? Over the Vikings. I got the Vikings.
They got Joe Flacco. You know, it's just something about him.
You got Joe Flacco.
The
Nah, I
real
got the
Joe
Vikings. for it.
Shiesty. I still got
I got Joe
Minnesota.
Flacco. I got the Vikings.
It's just something about him. Real pocket passer.
Real
It's just something about that guy. I can't really put my finger
Can't
on.
really
Real
put
pocket
my
passer.
finger on it, but real pocket passer.
Ooh, Bucks versus Chiefs.
It would have been a good game. Not no more.
Casey.
Chiefs.
Give me the Bucks here.
Brian, can you be serious for 1 second?
It's
I'm
like
being
a
serious.
game.
I'm
Be
being serious.
for 1 second, bro.
Who they throwing the ball to?
Oh, Brian, be serious for 1 second.
Sterling.
He's hurt.
God.
Oh, Bucky Irving.
He's not good at
Bucky
football.
Irving.
You said Bucky Irving. Oh, this is Rashad White.
Whoa.
Rashad White stinks.
That was crazy.
Rashad White stinks. Bucky. Anyway, I got the Chiefs.
All right, bet. And what are y'all games of the week?
I got Detroit and Green Bay. Should be a good one.
I like Rams Seattle.
You're gonna have to go Ravens versus Broncos.
Of course. Shout out to my dog Ryan. He covers the Broncos, so he'll be back in town. So we're looking forward to reading your articles and whatnot.
Close second would be Bears versus Cardinals. Battle of the first round picks.
First
overall picks.
They play somewhere too, so it should be interesting.
Yeah.
Improvisers.
But I have a question for you guys. Start bench cut Legacy DB edition.
All right.
Troy Polamalu, Brian Dawkins, B-Dawk, and Ed Reed.
Are we running dime? We're running nickel, quarter. What's the formation? What down is it?
That's third.
That matters.
Third down.
It's like all
Third
time.
down.
It's all time.
Yeah.
All-time,
Who would you rather?
start.
Who would you rather have on your team in their prime? Start bench cut.
Third and
Start
1, third and 6.
Start Troy. Start Troy. Bench Dawkins. Cut Reed.
Whoa.
Almost.
You hate the Ravens that much?
I don't. Ed Reed is obviously a Hall of Famer. He's just not the best of those.
Hold on.
Wait, by what? Wait, Zay, by what metric are you using? What's that?
Just the presence on the field. Polamalu was the reason for the rule changes. Brian Dawkins was actually another person. Weapon, like he was literally another person. He had 2 different lockers.
I like B-Dog.
He literally had 2 different lockers.
I'm gonna start Eddie Reed. Oh my goodness, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna cut B-Dog and I'm gonna bench Troy.
Woo!
Oh, that hurts.
Steamer.
That hurts.
Steamer.
I love Weapon X, but that hurts. Only because Eddie Reed and Troy won rings. I value championship defense. Defense win championships. Oh, that hurts.
That's a good point.
That hurts, but yeah.
So I'm gonna go with starting Ed Reed because
you're a homer.
Ed Reed also had 64 interceptions, and Brian Dawkins had 37. Troy Polamalu had 32. So when it came to literally being a ball hawk, he was the best ball hawk, while Brian Dawkins and Troy Polamalu were more heavy hitters in terms of
Indeed.
Like what's that thing you be saying? Say Diggs Island. You were not throwing where Ed Reed was at. I think even Tom Brady said, "Yeah, I'm not throwing over there."
He's not no Darrell Revis now. Let's not go
Ed
crazy
Reed
here.
clears Darrell Revis. What are you talking
He's
about?
not-
Ed Reed.
He talking about.
clears.
I'm talking about islands. Talking about islands.
Oh, I mean, he's a safety,
no-
so it's not even the island. You're a safety.
Literally, Tom Brady said, "I'm not throwing over there." He said, I think Tom Brady literally said that Ed Reed is like one of the best DBs he's ever seen play in his life.
Yeah, the safeties and corners they're very distinct. So it's like one is not the other.
That's fair. And then Troy Polamalu and Brian Dawkins.
You can put Troy Polamalu in the box. I feel like Brian Dawkins is more so coverage. So if he just not the run, you got Troy.
I'm gonna have to go.
I must know who that boy Troy was, bro.
Yeah, well,
I know who Troy Polamalu was. He was tough.
I value championships.
Okay. So Troy Polamalu has more defensive touchdowns.
What are you covering defensive touchdown for? It's about when you step on the field and they like, damn,
Presence.
Troy Polamalu was there.
Yeah.
I think as a whole, the Steelers' defense was the Iron Curtain.
Bro,
like
that man was jumping over a lineman.
He would literally go in the box. The QB would be like, "Oh my God, check play, check play, check play." It's like over. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole play is messed up. Like it's done because Troy Polamalu was in the box. I don't know. You know that whole Steelers defense. I think if you come from the Steelers defense, you automatically got to be.
Weapon X was a problem, but he would
top 5.
You know, it's like
I'm gonna have to bench B-Dog and cut Troy Polamalu.
It hurts.
Sorry.
It really hurts.
Because he's a Ravens fan.
Wait,
sorry.
Ew,
Nah.
you did what? Oh my God.
Cut Troy. Like, cut the best player on there. Like, what are we doing?
Listen, what are we talking about?
Defense was
Brian Dawkins had the most tackles. He had the most sacks.
Did you know how many years each of them played?
He played the longest.
How many years each of them played?
Okay, and he had longevity. So what are we talking about? Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Let me see.
Okay.
How many?
Okay.
12 years. 12 years is not longevity. Jesus.
How long did Troy Polamalu play?
12 years.
Brian Dawkins played 16, so I mean that's a lot.
All right, there we go.
That's a lot.
He had 4 more years.
And he had
outside of Philly, he didn't really do much in Denver.
He had nearly 1,200 tackles, and Troy Polamalu had 700.
How many All Pros?
26 sacks.
In Denver, he didn't really do too much, though. Like I said,
I mean, we're talking about prime. I'm taking
how many All Pros does he have?
4
B-Dog?
4
Yeah.
first team.
How many All Pros does Troy Polamalu have?
Let's see.
I actually don't know.
I want to say maybe 2. No, 4.
How many Super Bowl rings? 6. 6 all time.
4 first
6.
team, 2 second team, so 6 total.
6 all time.
B-Dog has 5. B-Dog has 9 Pro Bowls.
Troy Polamalu has a decoy and 2 rings. So
Troy Polamalu has 8 Pro Bowls.
and he was
And two
and he was all 2000s. Yeah, I'm taking Troy.
He's the all 2000s. Like,
I'm taking
you know how
Troy.
hard it is to
I'm
make that
sorry.
team,
I'm
bro.
sorry. I'm taking Troy. I like Jewelry. And the defensive player of the year. Yeah. I'm taking
And he was literally. It's not like he was like a part of the team not doing anything. He was literally part of the reason they were winning.
He was defensive player of the year when Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Darrell Revis were all in their prime.
When defense was actually defense. he like
James Harrison.
He separated himself when defense was actually
Kyle
defense.
all like.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get your Ravens fan, bro. You can't cut Troy Polamalu.
But listen, all in all, the Steelers just had an overall better team during that time. But based off of Brian Dawkins' sheer ability and talent, I'm taking Brian Dawkins. Sorry.
I'm not
What is his
mad
sheer
at
ability and
I'm not
talent?
mad at it. I'm not mad.
What is his
I'm not
sheer
mad at
ability and
it.
talent? I'm confused.
Weapon X, who
What can
he
he do
used to
that
come
Troy
out
can't?
the tunnel. He used to come out the tunnel. Our time is
What-
here. Our time
what
is here.
can he do
Who is
that Troy
our?
can't?
Who is he talking about? Who is he talking? Who is our? Who is our?
But what can he do? What can he do that Troy can't?
He used to take pure enjoyment out of tackling people. He used to jump spread eagle to tackle people just because.
Yeah, I mean, watch this football like documentary. He was nice, but I like winners.
Hey, it's not his fault that they weren't able to put a team around him that could win. He has a ring as an administrator.
For what team? Denver?
Eagles.
What did he say, Dad? He said he has
As an administrator? So you mean to tell me he put his name on the group project?
Chill,
Oh
bro.
my
Chill,
God.
chill, chill.
You just geeked me as an administrator. Can you be
He played
serious?
from 1990. He played from 1996 to 2011.
Yeah, him and Lito Shepherd. I hate the Eagles. I strongly dislike the Eagles, but they have some mean corners, yo. Lito Shepherd, Brian Dawkins, Ellis Hobbs.
Bro.
Their secondary was mean. I was there.
Bro, Brian Dawkins played 66 more games than Troy Polamalu, bro.
Longevity. I value longevity. If I'm going to build a team
12
around you,
years, 2 Super Bowls, 8 Pro Bowls, 6 All-Pros. Longevity? Is that not longevity?
Super
16
Bowls
years
are
of being
Super
mid
Bowl.
for
No,
4.
I dare.
Super Bowls
I dare you.
are a team
Oh
a
my
team
goodness.
accolade. So I'm going off of your ability as a player because
So
we
8
know
All-Pros.
great players, but we know great players who
Defensive
teams that
player
weren't that
of the
good.
year. Of the
When-
year.
and that's also a virtue. That's also the team he was on.
How? He was on the team with
Hold on.
7
Hold
seven
on.
other people that could
Let
win
me tell
the
you. Let me tell you the ranking for defensive player of the year. The year he won it in order. Hold on.
Hey man, all I'm saying is B-Dog is the only person I know who scored a touchdown, got a sack, got an interception in a game. You tell me somebody else who did that.
Does he have any jewelry?
Does he have any jewelry? Like, does he
He
have
played
any
for
jewelry?
the Eagles. The Eagles didn't win rings for
Does
years.
he have any jewelry? Yes or no?
Listen.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Listen.
Yeah. Yes or no?
He does have jewelry, not from when he was playing, but he does have it.
So Troy Polamalu won Defensive Player of the Year over Clay Matthews, Devo, James Harrison, Julius Peppers, Ryan Urlacher, Haloti Nada, and Ed Reed, who was 7th.
Like, he literally won. Like, half of these are in the Hall of Fame. You don't understand? Like, half of these are in the Hall of Fame. Oh my God.
Clay Matthews,
Listen,
Devo, Julius Peppers, Brian Urlacher.
let me explain my logic, right? I see Ed Reed as precise. You feel me? He had the most picks. He was very tactile. right? I see Brian Dawkins as the Swiss Army knife, and I see Troy Polamalu as more of as like a blunt hammer. You feel me? He's a tool in a toolkit. You feel me? He was part of a great defense and a great defensive scheme. He did a good job, but I'm taking Brian Dawkins over him. He's a great player. They're all Hall of Famers.
Daniel, did he say he was part of a great defensive scheme? He said he was part of a great that he said it like he wasn't doing anything. He said it like Troy Polamalu was like, oh, that's just Troy. Oh my God. You are a Ravens fan. Go ask Ray Lewis how he feels about Troy Polamalu. Go ask Joe Flacco how he feels about Troy Polamalu. Go ask all the PPs how they feel about Troy Polamalu.
Yo, Brian is can't be serious.
What's wrong with what I'm saying?
Just not right, bro.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Who's even there? What year was that they won the Super Bowl? 08?
Troy Polamalu's in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Like, brother.
Like what?
Okay.
All right, you're a G, give me.
D-Dog is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
So is Troy.
Okay.
Why couldn't he
We're talking about the college years.
Ultimately, both.
Ultimately, like I said, B-Dog is a Swiss Army knife because one,
so is Troy.
He had versatility. Okay, tell me the game that Troy Polamalu had a sack, a pick, and a touchdown. Go ahead, tell me.
I'm sure he's done it multiple times.
I'm sure he's done it
in a game, in one game.
Probably not in one game.
Sure. He never did that. He never did that.
Has Brian Dawkins won Defensive Player of the Year ever?
Ever. If you're the best of the best, you gotta win, right? Did Ed Reed win the Defensive Player of the Year?
Polamalu won it.
Okay, so that is
Dog doesn't have one.
You can't say you're the best of the best if you haven't won against
like
the best
I
of
said,
the best.
jewelry isn't a factor here. Because then if jewelry is a factor, hold on.
Okay, Ed Reed has the most yardage, most interception yards, the longest pick ever, and the most picks in the postseason. She's tied.
What makes you most? If you're most feared, that means you should win Defensive Player of the Year, right?
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get the question.
Look at you, rattled. He's on the ropes.
Can't even find it.
You just like.
No, I got it.
You just like underdogs. He's the underdog. I get it.
Let's go ahead, bro.
So that means by virtue, you guys would say Nate Ebner.
A lineman? Okay.
No, he's a DB.
Nate Ebner? Oh, wait a minute.
Nate Ebner for the Patriots.
The Patriots, yeah.
Is a better DB than Troy Polamalu,
Nate
Ed Reed.
Ebner?
How did you figure that?
Because you're saying we're measuring by Super Bowls. He has 3 Super Bowl champions. He was part of the Patriots
we're measuring
dynasty.
by trophies. He's won Defensive Player of the Year.
Don't fry
to win.
me.
Wait, let me get this down.
I mean, he has 3 Super Bowls. Isn't that more hardware than what one? How many times did he win Super Bowl? 2?
When you broke it down to individual, right? It's the individual awards. Ed Reed has a Defensive Player of the Year. It means he was the best defensive player
I said
that year.
individual accolades and stats. It's not only about what the committee says.
Does
only one person.
Have? You should name the random DB on the Patriots.
Only one person.
He has 3 Super Bowls.
He played with Tom
Ed
Brady.
Reed has a Defensive Player of the Year, and Tom Brady has Defensive Player of the Year. Who doesn't have one? Brian Dawkins. Right?
Okay.
So
who has rings?
Ed Reed has rings. Ed Reed has a ring. Troy Polamalu has a ring. Ed Reed won his Defensive Player of the Year around great company. Troy Polamalu won his around great company. Brian Dawkins doesn't have one. He doesn't have no jewelry.
He played with Javon Curse. He played with Lito Shepherd. He played with Trent Cole. The Eagles had a great defense. He was the best player on that defense, and they didn't win the event.
What's that?
Did they have the offense to support it?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Do you not know
Even if you locking him,
Donovan McNabb, Brian Westbrook.
Do you think Defensive Player of the Year matters about your offense? J.J. Watt won Defensive Player of the Year still has been all the time. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, TJ won Joseph all the time. Like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? J.J. Watt won. Houston was trash. What are we talking about? Please, what's his name? What's his name? Garrett. Jason. What's his name?
No,
Garrett from the Cleveland Browns. I think they were 0-16 that year. He won. Like, I
Okay.
don't understand,
nah,
bro. He's
bro.
not. Ryan Dawkins is.
But I'm
Obviously,
talking more about the Super Bowl y'all talking about.
Oh man, you just said Nathan Edner, bro. What's
doesn't
wrong
make
with
sense.
you?
You're not making sense. You're not
Nate
making sense.
Edner again.
Listen. Okay. So let me ask you a question, right? So what are you measuring a good DB by?
If I step on the field as a if I play offense, and if this guy, if I go deep, this guy's gonna be there. This guy might be in the box, and he might even sack me on the blitz. And he plays with other dogs, and he's the best dog in the pit. Yeah,
Like,
that's
listen,
a problem.
oh my God, let me just brother.
So
Hold on.
So let me give you a stat. Troy Polamalu has 32 interceptions
Okay,
and 107 pass deflections.
how many times was he
Brian
targeted?
Dawkins has. Bro, I don't have that information.
Okay, look
Brian
at you. You cherry
Dawkins.
picking.
I'm not cherry picking. I'm reading their stats. These are career stats. Brian Dawkins has 37 interceptions and 153 pass deflections. Quite literally, based off of what you're saying, when you step on the field, who's stopping the ball from getting to the receiver? He has more picks
He
and more
played
pass deflections.
longer.
Played longer, and QB
I value
also
longevity.
He
If you're doing something at a
played
high
12
clip,
years, Brian. 12
okay,
years, 12. Any career
even
over
if
5
you
years NFL is longevity.
if you
Any
even
career over 5 years is
extrapolate,
longevity.
even if you extrapolate 12 years to 16 years, if you take 153 pass deflections divided by 16 years versus 107 divided by 12 years, you're still averaging more pass deflections over 12 years, over a 16-year career than versus the 12-year
how many
career.
Tony's
How about how about if I
you have to
just
show
What's
don't throw over
what's
there at
107
all?
divided by 12? What's
You have to
107
show me
divided by
also
12?
how many
It's
targets
about
he-
9. It's about 9.
Okay, what's 153 divided by 16?
It's about 10.
It's almost 10. Thank you. So on average,
a one
what are we
target
talking?
difference. A one target difference.
Every single year,
Brian.
he's deflecting the ball more than you.
Brian.
to
Because you
deflect
want
the
to,
ball, right? You have to deflect the ball, the QB has to pass it to your side, right? The difference between them
Yes.
two, QBs wasn't passing it to Troy Polamalu, bro. If Troy Polamalu was on the right side, the ball was going to the left. Obviously, you cannot get
Troy
the deflection there.
Polamalu was in the same DB room as Ike Taylor and Ryan Clark.
The difference between those two,
Ryan
bro.
Clark is a dog. Ryan Clark.
When Troy
What?
Polamalu, when Troy Polamalu stepped on the field, he was the best player on the field, offense and defense. He was the best player on the field.
Almost every time, yes.
Are you
Almost every time,
are you-
he was the best player on the field.
Are you trying to act like Brian Dawkins didn't have Did
He
Brian
had
Dawkins
presence.
not
He
have
wasn't the
presence?
best player on the field.
What are you talking about? Who's better on the
He
Eagles
did.
defense than Brian Dawkins?
Well, we're talking about comparing the two as individuals. If you put Troy Polamalu on the field next to Brian Dawkins, I am more
Give me
fearful
Brian
to throw the
Dawkins.
ball to Troy Polamalu than I am to Brian Dawkins.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine. I'm gonna look.
Listen,
I'm gonna.
I don't think we're gonna come to an
pulling up
agreement.
the Pro Football. No, I'm gonna just real quick. I'm gonna pull up the Pro Football Hall of Fame monitor. They have Brian Dawkins at 14th. Oh, okay, and they have Troy Polamalu at 15th, 17. 17. So it's a marginal difference. It's a marginal difference.
Oh, now it's a
marginal
marginal difference. Oh,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
marginal difference. It's a marginal
Okay,
difference.
so literally your stats are saying Brian Dawkins is better.
No.
Our
My
time is
stats
up.
are not
Our time
factoring
is
in
up.
championships.
Our time is here. Weapon X.
He
Give
played
me Weapon
longer.
X.
He
B-Dog.
played longer.
Okay.
He played
And
longer.
No, what was the Pro Football Focus thing you were talking about? Go ahead, read that
Yeah.
stat. You kind of bumbled through it. Go ahead.
So yeah, it is a 1.4 value
Nah,
difference.
say it how you were gonna. Nah, go ahead and
Yeah,
present it how
yeah.
you were initially gonna present it. No,
Yeah,
you
so
said he's 15 and Troy Polamalu is what?
18.
Okay, so in a start bench cut, and I'm assuming Ed
I don't
Reed is
get-
above B-Dog. on that Pro
Reed
Football Focus.
is not even listed. I think he puts.
Every's not even on the list, bro.
Oh no. He's he's 4. He's 4.
Okay, give me Ed Reed starting, benching Brian Dawkins, and cutting Troy Polamalu.
That's peace,
Thank you,
bro.
Dan. I appreciate that. That is peace. That is. But listen,
It
guys,
doesn't even make
let's
sense.
change the temperature. Let's get into some hot takes. Man, we've been going, guys. You know, we going.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Hey. All right, let's get into some hot takes. Despite the loss, the Ravens are the best team in the league.
Negative. The Ravens are not better than the
Baltimore
Lions.
Ravens
They're
are
not
the best
better
team
than
in the league.
Kansas City. They're not better than the
Do
Lions.
you remember what the
Kansas
Ravens
City
did to the Lions last year?
last year? I'm talking about right now.
They would do the same thing to them right now.
Brian, you're not gonna like this, but I'm putting you on the Dallas tier, yo. I gotta see it in January.
Like, you're not good, bro. Like,
I gotta see.
Dallas has a negative record.
I gotta see it in January.
cool.
I gotta see it in January.
I didn't say we were good. I'm talking about the Ravens, bro. They're not
Tier. Y'all better
not
than
even
Dallas, but I gotta
They're
see
not
it
close
in
to being
January.
the best team in the league. They're not better than the Lions.
Despicable.
Not better than the Chiefs. Kelly don't think you're better than the Bills.
I think they're better than San
We beat the
Fran,
Bills.
and they're better than
But that don't
Buffalo.
mean you're better than them.
They're better than
What?
San Fran and Buffalo. Detroit
I don't think
can bump with y'all, and Kansas City, y'all just can't beat them. I don't know why.
it's just never going to happen.
We'll see. Talk soon, playoffs.
I hope so.
All right.
I hope so.
Okay.
Next one I got for you all is Bo Nix may be a sneaky offensive player of the year. Through the month of October, he's had, among the rookies, offensive rookie of the year. I don't know what I said before.
Got you.
But through the month of October, he's had the most wins, most touchdowns, most yards, and highest completion percentage. If he continues at this rate, even with the praise that Jayden Daniels is getting, I think he'll be better.
Jayden Daniels, like you been saying for the last past episodes, I think Jayden Daniels has that trophy all wrapped up, well finished. But Bo Nix is playing good. I think Bo Nix is good. I was high on Bo Nix before he got drafted. I still think he's good. Denver has a great future.
Yeah. What they said. I just don't think I'm not entertaining any other human being for offensive rookie of the year except Jayden Daniels.
Why not?
Because you saw that Bears game.
What, because of a tipped Hail Mary?
Oh, that's hate, but hey,
Like what? It didn't even go to him initially.
that's hate. More hate. I was just saying.
Like, so what the marker is, I throw the ball in the vicinity and the defensive player tips it backwards.
No,
That
I
makes you
won
the
the
offensive rookie of
game.
the year.
I won the game. And I beat
Did
the
you win the
number
game, or
one
did the
team.
defense make a blunder?
So you honestly think Bo Nix is playing better than Jayden Daniels?
Currently, right now, he is.
This guy, yo.
Yo, what is happening?
Bro.
What is happening?
Oh my God.
Bo Nix might not be ahead of Tyrell Tracy in the offensive rookie of the year. Right?
Whoa, I don't even know who that is.
The Giants running back that just went crazy. Yes, you do know who that is. Talk about Lions.
Look at this, bro.
You're missing it, bro.
Look at this, bro. Bo Nix has 165 attempts. He actually has 261 attempts, 165 completions, and still has
Pretty good.
less yards than Jayden Daniels.
I said through the month of October. You're trying to count the September games.
Didn't
I'm
you?
not talking
Aren't you
about
the
that.
same when they call Bo?
I'm talking about trajectory.
Aren't you the same when they call Bo Nix?
He is geriatric. Hey, but look, old bones can shake. Hey, look at Joe Flacco. You
You are
know,
the most unserious podcaster I've ever met, yo. You are hilarious. What is going on?
I bet I got another one for y'all, yo. All right, Jared Goff is a game manager.
I've caught a touchdown pass. I went 18 for 18. I threw a touchdown pass.
Great game manager to me.
Ain't nothing wrong with being the game manager if I win. So hey,
Great game manager.
So y'all
to me.
agree?
I think there's some truth to that. I think he can elevate an offense. But yes, I do think when things just go wrong, so does he. So I'll give you that.
I think that his environment is more a product of the coaching around him with Dan Campbell and even their offensive coordinator is great.
Yeah,
Their
Ben
defensive
Johnson.
coordinator.
Ben
All of their
Johnson.
coaches just staying.
They're a great team,
Right.
yes.
And only the pieces have only gotten better around them.
Well,
Amon-Ra,
yeah.
you have that committee in the backfield with that duo
Sonic
with
and
David
Knuckles,
Montgomery
yeah.
and
Sonic and Knuckles.
then you got Sam Laporta too.
Yes.
Great weapons.
Yes.
So I think he's just managing the situation. I'm not saying he's a bad game manager because he's doing a good job, but I don't think he's a difference maker. I think he's a game manager.
I don't know many QBs out there that can throw the ball like Jared Goff. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say how many QBs do you have above Jared Goff? Like seriously.
Probably like 7.
Okay. So he's top 8. That's not game manager.
I said throwing the ball better than Jared Goff.
No, even still, like he's top 8,
Yeah.
so it's harder for me to call.
Jared Goff definitely top 10 QB.
Yeah,
easily.
so it's hard for me to call
I didn't say
touchdown.
he wasn't top 10.
It's hard for
That's
me to identify as a game manager from top 10. That means I win games off me sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I've seen Jared Goff have some wonders. I actually like Jared Goff a lot, but I wouldn't call him a game manager per se. But there's some truth to that. I just don't agree with you all the way.
Hey, that's peace. Well, what I'm saying I'm going off of is, to me, if you take away David Montgomery, if you take away his running backs, I don't think the team is anywhere as successful. It's not just relying off of his arm talent and getting the ball to Amon-Ra.
That's what any QB though.
That's not true.
Give an
It's just
example.
talked about. We saw Lamar
is the running
highest
back.
amount of touchdowns.
He literally has a running
Listen,
back, and he's a
hold
running back
on.
himself.
Can you guys listen? You just said Lamar had the highest touchdowns in the NFL with what receiving core?
He's
And
the
they were
running
fortunate-
back. You guys led
running
the
back.
league in rushing that year.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
We also led the league in passing touchdowns.
And you led the league in you're proving
The league in total
you're
offense.
proving
I'm not proving
you
your
are
point because
you are.
no,
What
I'm
happened?
not because
The defense had to sell out for something, right? If they're selling out for the run, what's open?
Bing bong.
hey, don't be mad at me. That's called
Pad.
strategy. There's a
Proving
reason
my
he has 2
point.
MVPs.
You're proving my point.
I disagree.
Proving
What I'm
my
saying
point.
is right. Even without a star running back, Lamar
Didn't Mark
had
Ingram rush for
50
1,000
passing
that year?
touches.
Y'all never have not
That's-
had a star running back, bro.
What are you talking about? What is he talking
No,
about?
no,
Who was
no,
our star
no,
running
no.
back last year? Who was our star running back last year?
Lamar.
Who was our star running back last
Yo,
Lamar.
yo, this-
and
Yo,
Gus.
actually
Lamar's not
had-
our running back. He's our QB.
And Gus.
Gus Edwards.
Lamar and
Mitchell.
Gus Edwards. Okay,
Lamar-
so what's
Mitchell.
Gus Edwards doing this year?
He's on the Chargers.
And the Chargers. Y'all have Derrick Henry.
What's he doing? So what's Gus Edwards doing this
Behind
year?
J.K.
Y'all,
Dobbins.
Gus
Yeah,
Edwards-
J.K. Dobbins is
Behind J.K.
eating in
Dobbins.
L.A.
Like, what are we talking about? Y'all had a great dual running back system every year.
And you
actually
said Keaton
3,
Mitchell.
'cause Lamar's
Keaton
one.
Mitchell ain't even played till like week 8. And he
And
played like
what-
3-4 games.
After
He was better than what, half the
injuries.
league's running
yes.
He was better than half the league's running backs. Soon as he got in. Like, what are we talking about?
But I'm saying we haven't had a bona fide starting running back for a whole season since
Yes.
prior to Lamar.
Yes, I'm saying going from any running back to Derrick Henry is an upgrade. Well, almost any running back.
Well, yeah, it is this
But-
season, but I'm talking about the past.
Okay, so
Y'all still had 2 running backs every time.
You had Gus, you had J.K., you had Justice, you had
Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram, you had Devontae Freeman, you had Latavius Murray, you had Le'Veon Bell, you had these are all running backs that played for Baltimore. But
He's a
there's a
Le'Veon
whole-
Bell, bro.
They
Y'all have
did.
Lamar
They
Jackson.
did.
Y'all had Lamar Jackson.
Le'Veon Bell ain't do nothing on the Ravens.
He was on the
Y'all listen,
roster.
y'all-
You had Melvin
y'all listen, y'all had
Gordon.
3
You
running
had
backs.
Melvin Gordon, Latavius Murray, Le'Veon Bell, Devontae Freeman. Y'all had
Y'all
mad
had 3
running
running
backs
backs at all time, bro.
Y'all had
y'all
mad
Lamar
running
Jackson.
backs. And
Lamar
Lamar.
Jackson's a running back. He's a QB.
Like, come on, bro.
I know
Lamar
y'all call it
Jackson
Patrick Mahomes
had-
a running
Come on,
back.
bro.
He
You
does.
take
Does
away
he have
weapons,
1,000 rushes
it's
in the
over.
season? Don't fire me, Clayton. Don't fire me. don't fire me. Don't fire me.
did he
1,000
say?
rush yards. And you talk about Patrick Mahomes. Can you be serious?
Who said-
I
what'd
don't
he say?
see y'all. I don't remember people calling Mike Vick a running back.
Are you?
There you go. That's literally what
they?
they was calling the man.
Man, what?
Bro.
The Michael Vick experience? Yeah, he was running the ball.
Like, he didn't throw the ball.
He threw the ball marginally, but he had the most rushing yards as a QB before Brian, he was the Lamar Jackson prototype.
You have to understand, Lamar isn't just out here doing like all these design runs. Lamar is scrambling, and then
Yes.
he's seeing an avenue, and then
Yes.
nobody can catch him because he is that athletic. But
Yes.
he also has the arm talent. When we sit here and try and reduce and be like, "Oh, Lamar's the running back,"
Nobody's
no, you guys are taking
reducing.
away from the
Nobody's
fact.
reducing.
No, it's a whistle blow.
No, it's
right?
not. We're hit.
It's whistleblowing. You're whistleblowing like Lamar's a running back. He's a two-time NFL quarterback MVP.
Brian,
Can we recognize
Brian,
that he has what he has?
Brian, I
want you to name 10 QBs that Lamar throws the better than. Lamar throws the ball better than.
I can do that. That's easy.
Oh, so easy.
Go ahead.
Anthony Richardson.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Yes, AR Purdy. AR Purdy.
You think he throws the ball better than Purdy?
Yes, AR Purdy, Fields.
Lamar is top 5 in total passing yards right now on the season. He's throwing the ball better than Dak.
Are you talking about Wait, are you talking about?
I'm not talking about throwing a ball I'm not talking about completions. I'm talking about throwing the ball to the person on the dime in a tight window. I'm not talking about throwing the ball to Zay Flowers.
Literally did. You don't remember?
Down the field.
Are you being a serious person right now?
Yeah,
is he being serious?
Zay, like
Zay, you're cracked out. Do you know how many
outside of
times
the
he scrambles out the
drops
pocket?
and throws bullets outside of the drops, which aren't his fault? He's making plays. He's making
Do
plays.
you not remember the play to Likely versus the
Dolphins? I remember that.
No, I'm thinking about the. It might not have been Likely. It was during the Cincinnati game where he scrambled out the pocket.
Oh, I know.
Whoever the defensive end came, he stiff armed him and threw the ball cross body on a dime. It was to Likely, I think.
Yeah, it was.
It got a touchdown.
I was thinking about last year in the fantasy championship. But yeah, like, come on, Zay. Come on.
Lamar is a top 3 QB, and he's not 3. He's 2. The only person better than Lamar, and that's just because they're 7-0, is Patrick Mahomes. But truly, by performance right now, Lamar's the best performing QB in the league.
Well, Patrick Mahomes has graduated from regular season critique, in my opinion. We don't need to talk about the regular season with Pat Mahomes ever again.
And that's fair. But I'm taking Lamar over Kyler, Kirk, Josh, Bryce, Caleb, Joe, Jameis, Dak, Bo, Jared, Jordan, CJ, AR, T-Law.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes, Gardner Minshew, Justin Herbert, Matt Stafford.
Pat Mahomes
in the regular season, sure.
If you put Patrick Mahomes on the Ravens, if you swapped Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes would not be able to fit into the Ravens system.
What are you talking about?
I didn't say that, but
if you give Pat Mahomes Derrick Henry, he's able to run play action and throw the ball. If you put Patrick,
okay.
Dan, did he not watch him turn Tyreek Hill, and did he not watch Tyreek Hill and Pat Mahomes? Aaron, did he not watch that?
But Tua did that with Tyreek Hill too. Tyreek Hill had almost 2,000 what's it called?
But you just said he wouldn't have no success. He simply has Zay Flowers.
He would still have success, but he wouldn't be able to do what Lamar's doing.
Because
he
still have quarterbacks.
He wouldn't lose. He'd be 7-0 still. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, he wouldn't be able to do what Lamar's doing. Like, what are you talking about?
No, he wouldn't be 7-0.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
I'm with you until
because we've seen this.
I'm with you.
We've seen this when
right now, I'm not with you again. I'm sorry.
We've seen Patrick Mahomes experienced QB wide receivers dropping the ball. He had Kadarius Toney last year.
And then what?
He won the Super Bowl.
And then what?
Yeah, come playoffs. But y'all try playoffs. Talk soon. Playoffs. Talk soon.
That's all. That's all.
Can't wait,
all right,
bro.
Clip
this. What round are y'all going out? First or second?
We're winning the Super Bowl.
Clip it. I love you, but I'm sorry.
It's clipped,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
It's clipped.
All right, but let's change the temperature. Let's get to some cold facts. Talk to me, Dad.
That boy Paolo, if y'all watching the Hoops, man, that boy Paolo Banchero is nice. And I hate Duke, but they be generating some crazy talent. And I'm a fan. Paolo went off on what was that, Wednesday? No, Monday. He became the fourth player ever to record a 50-point game at the age of 21 or younger, he joins LeBron James, Jamal Mashburn, and Rick Barry. So pretty elite company and Jamal Mashburn. So yeah, shout out to 50 points and 10 rebounds. So shout out to
Who's Jamal Mashburn? Who is that?
2000s player. If you know, you know. He was he was nothing crazy. They were like a one-time All-Star for the New Orleans Hornets. Crazy dunker, right? 04, 05, yeah. Just a guy. If you know, you know. You know, I'm a sicko, so I be knowing this stuff. So yeah, LeBron James, Jamal Mashburn, Rick Barry, and now Paolo Banchero. So shout out to my guy. You know.
Oh, he was nice. He averaged 19.1.
Yeah, he was cool.
5.4 rebounds and 4 assists.
Yeah.
Would he be cool? That's great.
He's cool.
Okay, I bet. What else you got for us?
We touched on it a little bit earlier, but that Hail Mary in Washington up by GD5 is the first game since November 13th, 1977, where each team scored a go-ahead touchdown in the final 30 seconds. Ironically enough, the Bears beat the Chiefs in the 28-27 bout when that happened last.
In 77?
Yes.
Jeez. Who was even playing then?
The 70s, that might have been like the tail end of Len Dawson, maybe. Maybe Jim McMahon-ish around there. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. And some other news. Jalen Hurts in that matchup against who they play on Sunday? Who the Eagles play on Sunday? Oh, yes, Cincy. Thank you. In the matchup against Cincy, Jalen Hurts had 3 rushing touchdowns. He's the only quarterback in NFL history to record 3 rushing touchdowns in at least 3 games.
So why don't they call Jalen Hurts a running back?
Chill.
What do you mean?
Chill.
Lamar can throw the ball.
Chill.
He's top 5 in passing
Lamar's
yards. I've never heard Jalen Hurts.
Lamar is his head and shoulders better than Jalen Hurts.
Absolutely.
So why don't they call Jalen Hurts a running back? If he's
They have other critique of Jalen Hurts. They just say he's not that good, period.
I guess. But let's talk about what's going on in the NBA. Talk to me.
Oh, the Lake Show. Hey, JJ, that man, hey, man, did you watch any of the podcast clips prior to
JJ?
Yeah, well, LeBron and JJ.
Yeah.
Hey, I think this might be something. I know they lost tonight against Cleveland, but they started the season 3-0. LeBron plans to play all 82 games. You know, after this little, reunion tour, Bronny's going to go to the G League and actually develop. And also, throughout the span, Anthony Davis finally got a dub on Domantas Sabonis. So the Lakers might be something to deal with.
Also, Bronny shot his first 3 today against Cleveland, so that's cool.
They have
is Bronny like a Make-A-Wish kid? Like, why do we be talking about him like this? Like, what's going on? He's a grown man.
Is the son.
This man said Bronny Make-A-Wish kid.
He said it. He said, wow, he shot his first 3.
I mean, he did.
Make-A-Wish
kid was crazy.
Yeah, clap. I'll take that out of there because that was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy.
Like, I think Bronny's actually going to be something very serious in this league after he develops the G League, but I think right now it's just literally for I played with my dad.
Yes.
And basically, it showed that LeBron owns the NBA until he retires.
Duh.
So,
yes.
But yeah.
Yes. Also, I think I said this already, but yeah, AD finally got a W over Domantas Sabonis. So, hey, maybe the Europeans have lost their, what's a good word to use here? Maybe AD has figured out the Europeans a little bit. And Charles Barkley thinks that the Mavs got lucky last season and they won't finish as the top team in the West. Now, he has them finishing...
Steamer.
He has them finishing as like a play-in team, I don't know about playing, but maybe like a 4 or 5 seed.
They're currently 4 in the West,
Yeah.
tied for second.
There you go.
So I think they still
that's a ridiculous take. I think the
think they
Mavs
still
are
go
going to
to the
do
playoffs.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still go
Absolutely.
to the playoffs.
Yeah. We got Luka, Kyrie, and Clay. I think that's a lot of offense there. And Derek Lively and PJ. Well, they have a good team. And Jason Kidd is a great coach, a wonderful coach.
Well said. I think that the big thing for the Mavs, I don't know who they drafted, but this past year, but it'll be how they put together the new pieces to support the efforts of Kyrie and Luka, and then the developments of who's that center they had? That center was going off. It'll be his developments this year.
Derek Lively. And
Derek Lively's
Daniel
development this year.
But yeah, you got Clay.
And Daniel
You
Gafford.
got Clay.
And they got Clay. They're gonna do something serious this year. I bet. What else we got going on?
Kawhi Leonard doesn't know street clothes. That's all I got, man. Street clothes. Can't stay healthy.
Call me crazy. I think he should retire.
Why not?
I think Kawhi Leonard
not?
has done everything he needed to do. You have 2 NFL rings.
NBA.
NBA. You have 2 NBA championships. You have
2 defensive player of the years, 2 rings.
You have a Finals MVP.
2 of them.
You put the city of Toronto on your back.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, 2?
Yeah.
He should retire. You're a Hall of Famer already. You played for a storied franchise in San Antonio, and you showed that you can do it on your own by going to Toronto.
And you will definitely go down in history as one of the greatest Raptors and Clippers ever. And you didn't even win in LA. Imagine that.
And Spurs.
Sure. But yeah. So imagine that.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What was that? You don't think he's gonna go down as one of the greatest Spurs?
There's a lot of great Spurs.
He's definitely top 10. He's
got
definitely top 10 Spurs.
There's a lot of great Spurs. There's a lot of great Spurs.
Who was a better small forward as a
the Iceman
Spur than
George Gervin? The Iceman.
Did George Gervin win
I don't think he won the ring. No.
Finals?
But he averaged like 30 a game.
So just what we were just saying. But did he have to guard LeBron?
He played with Tim Duncan.
He shut down LeBron to win a championship. If you win a championship over LeBron, you're automatically the best player in that position in history. On that team.
That's a clip, because what did you say? Yo.
Kawhi Leonard is the best small forward to ever play for the Spurs. Just how Curry's the best point guard to ever play for Golden State. And honestly, KD is also the best small forward to ever play for Golden State as well.
You're not wrong, but there's something wrong.
Dirk is the best center.
He's a power forward.
Dirk is
power forward.
Dirk is the best power forward to ever play for the Mavs.
Everything you're saying
tell me
is
I'm saying something incorrect.
Everything you're saying is right, but your reasoning is flawed.
No, I'm saying if you're a star player and you won a ring against LeBron, you're most likely, unless you're like a Laker or a Celtic who didn't even win over him.
So
you're one of the best players in history to play for that franchise at that position.
Dirk, Duncan, Steph, Clay, Dre, KD, Kawhi. I mean, sure, there's not enough time to unpack what you're saying, but it's not the most accurate statement. I'll say that.
Tell me something wrong about it.
There's not enough time. Maybe another day.
All right, bet. Y'all want to just save the rest of this for later?
I mean, real quick, did y'all see D-Wade's statue? D-Wade's statue?
So he said he approved of it, though. Like,
yeah, so I was like, I don't have many.
I don't know who that looks like.
If
I have thoughts.
It looks like Antoine Walker.
That don't look like D-Wade.
It looks like Antoine Walker. Like, click this up.
Yo, you know what? Who's that guy from Fast and Furious? Tyrese? It looks like Tyrese,
You're
bro.
wild. You can't say
God,
that.
That's funny. This is a clip.
That's
too.
crazy.
This is a clip.
It
looks like Tyrese. looks like
That's
Tyrese,
crazy.
bro. Look at the head.
That's
Bronze,
crazy.
bald. It looks bald. It doesn't look like he got a beard.
Yo.
It just looked like Tyrese. Yo, put up a picture of Tyrese and the statue next to each other.
Yo.
They look similar.
That is crazy.
You're on your.
Hey, man. But with that being said, thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Fever Pitch Podcast. If you haven't already and you made it this far, so follow on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, leave a comment, leave a review, 5-star review. Let us know what you think. You know, we're really trying to make it big this time, really expand this and grow this, and we appreciate the feedback. All right, with that being said, it's been Brian.
And then.
Yo. Peace.